Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Danny, and today I'm going to be taking care of my All-Star ballot for Mr. Four Leaf, Mr. Eric. And I've got some envelopes here. I've got my All-Stars, I've got my coaches, and I've got my Rookie of the Year candidates. Right here, we'll get into these. Y'all stay tuned, we'll get into it. Alright guys, so we're going to get into this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with my coaches. We'll do coaches, we'll do all-stars, and then we'll do my two rookies of the year. And I'm going to do my best to explain these. And I've got them in these envelopes. And what I did is, you'll know what I did here in just a moment. But we're going to pull these out one at a time. And in no particular order, we'll talk about my votes here. So for my coaches, the first vote goes to the Mangini collection. Mr. John Mangini has got one of the most impressive collections out there. He hustles, meaning that he's putting out videos, he's putting out content all the time, and I appreciate that. But what I really like about it is when I comment on his videos, even though he doesn't really know me, he comments back. And I appreciate that because not all big channels do that. So my first goes to Mr. John there at the Mangini collection. Next vote, and you can kind of see how I set these up. Alright, Mr. Wesker Griff. This one is going to be probably a different vote than most folk for my coaches. But Ed stops by my channel from time to time, comments on my videos. He's a YouTube Sportscard Hall of Famer, and he doesn't seem to reside in the nucleus that is, the misfits. And so he stops by my channel. He shows me love sometimes. I try to get over to his channel and comment. But Ed, you're one of my coaches. Thank you for the support. Next, got Christopher. Christopher and I have become buddies over the roughly the last year. He's been around a while, and dig his videos, man. He rips stuff constantly, and I appreciate that. He seems to be a collector after my own heart, although he comes about way more product than I do. But Chris, you get a vote for a coach for this. Who else we got in the envelope here? Okay, you probably saw that. This is more difficult than I thought. Alright, Eric, 4-leaf cards. Eric is one of the channels that, although he's now a YouTube Sportscard Hall of Famer, he hasn't disappeared. So many times we see people that make that and then they change to shooting videos once a month or whatever, and it's like they're done. And I just appreciate Eric. I appreciate him putting on this little event right here, and also appreciate you being part of my 5-pack hijack last November into December. So Eric, you get a vote for one of the coaches. Next is Pepino Man. Pepino Man's got one of the most unique channels out there. To watch his channel is to get a good laugh in. His editing and some of the stuff that he does is just fabulous. Can't say enough good things about Pepino Man. And then the last vote I have for coaches is Orlando at Collector's Dream. Orlando's another one, has just a fabulous collection. When you comment on his videos, he comments back. He's checked out a few of my videos and made comments, and I appreciate that. You big channels don't know what that means to, I don't consider myself a little channel anymore, but there was a time when I did, and to have somebody come in, comment on your videos means a lot. So those are my six coaches: Wesker Griff, Christopher, Pepino Man, Mangini collection, 4-leaf cards, and Collector's Dream. Now we're going to clean this up and we'll get into our All-Stars. Alright guys, we've switched out our envelope here, and now we're going to get into our All-Stars. There'll be 15 of these, and this is going to take a while, and hopefully we can fit them all on camera. But we're going to start out here with some Card Crew love. Mr. Adam at Adam's Card Closet. TTMer, Rip Stuff, just a fabulous guy. Christian, I refer to him as my brother in Christ, my Card Crew brother. Adam is just fabulous, has a fabulous collection, does fabulous things on here, is just a great asset to the card community. I appreciate you, Adam, more than you'll ever know. So we're going to throw Adam up there. Next in line here, we got Mr. Amio Tenney. Show us your hits. There's Amio and Amy right there. So Amio and I have been buddies since very early on. I can't say enough good things about his channel either. Just straight up, man, I just would love to meet you in person one day, and I know I will. One day we'll get it worked out. But you live up in Connecticut, and anyhow, you've just been a big supporter of me for a long time, Amio, and I appreciate you. And just wanted to make sure I got you in here. Collectorholic, Mr. Chris, another channel, Car Crew brother. Appreciate you, Chris. You you hustle. You make videos. You get out and you comment on other people's videos. You have this thing. If somebody comments on your stuff, you make a point of going and commenting on theirs, because we all know we can't watch and comment on everything. So you want to make sure you return the favor to folks that show you some love, and so I appreciate that. So Chris, Mr. Collectorholic, is my next vote. All right, who else we got? Vintage Card Steve. I can't say enough cool stuff about Steve. Steve has a fantastic channel. Steve has one of those channels where he'll have 100 views and he'll have 200 comments, you know, where both the person that viewed it commented and Steve will comment back. He's showcase videos where he shows different cards by different players. It's top-notch stuff. And truth is, if we had to vote for YouTuber of the Year, Steve would probably get my vote. But not only does he do all that with his channel, he also takes time to go out and interact and work with folks and comment on their videos as well. And I think that's just outstanding. So Steve, you get a vote. And you know, as I'm fishing out my next one, just know that this was hard. Even with 15, it's hard to figure out who you're going to vote for in this. This was gut-wrenching, to be quite honest with you. This was my third attempt. And I just decided, you know what, go with it, and we're just going to do the best we can. Bill's Mafia Cards. This is a dude that's been very supportive of my channel. He rips mainly hockey cards, it seems, but does obviously football as well. Comes and comments, opens cool stuff, is teaching me a lot about hockey cards, you know, and I don't know much about hockey other than the Nashville Predators that I see show up in his rips, but very supportive of a lot of channels. If you're not familiar with Bill's Mafia Cards, go and check them out. You will not be disappointed. Next up, Poor Man Stack, Mr. Jason. I can't say enough good things about Jason. Jason and I have been buddies for a long time. Jason is in printing, and I was in printing when I first started my channel, so we can have some back and forth about that. Jason's from Alabama. I'm originally from Louisiana, so we're Southern guys. I live in Tennessee now. Just Jason is awesome. It's been super cool. For all the way from Willens Astudillo collecting to building the 70s sets to, you know, working on some 60s stuff, whatever. This dude right here is incredible, and I'm proud to call you my friend, Jason. Next, number 6 in here. All right, pulled out 2. So we got Doug at Don't Talk to Robots. You know, Doug's stuff he did around Christmas time was fabulous, and hopefully you got to take a part in that. There had to be some burnout after that, but Doug has a fabulous channel. He interacts with people so well. Folks just love Doug and his channel, as do I. Doug was part of my 5-pack hijack as well, and so I definitely wanted to show him some love. Continuing on, Zach is Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. Zach, I don't know if you could, it's just the growth of his channel has been so fabulous. I think he's over 9,000 subscribers now. He's really taken advantage of the shorts videos, the games there, and showcasing collectible stuff, and he's really been able to really grow his channel. It's just exponential growth. It truly is. And Zach, I've only ever appeared on one live stream, and Zach invited me to do that, and I was incredibly honored, and it was a fun time. So Zach, I've got you as an all-star as well. And number next, these do wind up being big videos, so my apologies for that. All right, 3D 80s Kid. So I I vote for this, John. I believe your name is John. I'm voting for you to prove that I'm not a punk. All right, and I kind of say that jokingly because I don't think anybody would say that of me. John did 2 different videos back to back of the top 50 sports card collecting channels on YouTube, and I didn't make either list. So that means I'm in the 100s, the 110s. Apparently, I suck, but that's all right. You've made a big splash. You've gotten in good with the right people. You make outstanding videos. Your editing and your content are fabulous. Your collection is on point, and I appreciate that. So this is a respect vote. Keep it up, dude. You're obviously going places within the card community. Next vote, my buddy Chris, the hobbyist. So Chris is a Tennessean, just like I am. He's hustled, the entire time he's been on YouTube. He's built quite the following, and just done a fabulous job. His Fleer, Bowman, and Ultra Oh My series has been really good. He's opened a lot of that over the years. So Chris, congratulations, dude. You're an all-star. Next, continuing on here. Like I said, it's difficult to pull these out. All right, John MP. I don't know if many channels out there know and follow John. John is definitely a hustler. John's been on YouTube well over a year. Best I could tell, maybe longer than that, but has a steady stream of rip videos. He's ripping cool stuff, commenting on folks' stuff, supportive, and he's just a firecracker. And just if you're looking for a channel that's got some upside to it, follow John, man. You won't be disappointed. So John, you're an all-star. Hopefully you appreciate that. Next, my good friend Tony Black, TB's TTM Autographs. Several years ago, Tony changed his channel from ripping to TTMing, and he's done really well with it. And I give TTMers grief sometimes because I'm like, how many of that backup shortstop for the 79 Astros do you need? But I say that in all fun. TTMing is a lot of work, and it costs these guys a lot of money too, because they're having to pay for autographs and postage and supplies and things like that. But Tony's been a friend of the channel for a long time, and another dude that I hope to meet in person someday. So Tony, congrats, dude. You're an all-star in my book. Next one, Julie Farnham. Julie and I, our paths crossed early on because of the spinach hunt that she was taking part in. Julie was part of my 5-pack hijack series last year. Julie does mostly hockey stuff and some other sports cards mixed in there as well. And I think because of that, YouTube doesn't pump her videos my way, but I greatly respect her channel. She's another one where she'll put out a video and have lots of comments on it. So Julie, appreciate your interaction with my channel throughout the years. Congratulations, you are a all-star in my book. Next, Eric at the Card Closet. Just a dude that I've gotten to know the last little bit, commenting back and forth. Another guy that's hustling, that's putting out content, and that's kind of what I like to see. I'm not going to judge you necessarily by your collection. I think that's very pretentious of a lot of people. We can't all collect Mickey Mantle, and we can't all collect Willie Mays. I'm way more interested in paying for my kids' education, paying for vehicles, and my quality of life than I am worried about the quality of my collection. And I guess I'm alone in that. But again, great channel, lots of energy, just fabulous, does giveaways, over 800 subs. So congrats, dude. You are an all-star, and I don't know that made it on camera. And last but not least, Mr. Shannon at Back to the Cardboard, another guy that participated in my 5-pack hijack series last year. Shannon's a great dude. He's a Reds collector. So we back and forth a little bit when Sonny was on the Reds. Knowledgeable, has a Pete Rose run that's pretty phenomenal. Went up against Mike, baseball card collector. And just a good dude, man. So appreciate knowing you. Appreciate the friendship between our channels. Another guy, I hope to run into at a Nashville Card Show soon. You can see that says Music City up there with Pete Rose. So there are my 15 votes. Adam's Card Closet, Vintage Card Steve, Don't Talk to Robots, The Hobbyist, Julie Farnham, Show Us Your Hits, Bill's Mafia Cards, Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles, John MP, The Card Closet, Collector Hollet, Poor Man Stack, 3D 80s Kids, TB's TTM Autographs, and back to the cardboard. And we'll come right back and we'll talk about our Rookies of the Year. Stay tuned. Alright, last but not least, I'm going to pull out my 2 votes for Rookie of the Year. One is Mr. BK at Mac Wax Stacks. This dude is super cool, man. I see him in the chat rooms talking to folks. I see him out there pumping content. He was another one that was part of my 5-pack hijack. We didn't really know each other, but he jumped in, he volunteered, and he got a spot in that and did an outstanding job. The Mount Stashmore and some of the other things that he's got going on his channel, man, it's fun. It's fun YouTube to watch. And just a really cool guy. Has made a good splash within the hobby and in the year that he's been on. So there's one of my votes for Rookie of the Year. And my next vote is a channel that I discovered early on. This is Mike at Back in the Game. Mike, even though he's been in less than a year, opens packs with a voraciousness that I've not seen much. Folks usually flame out with the amount of product that they're opening because at some point you start tallying it up. But Mike's tapped into a way to keep going, keep funding that. Slab a few things, sell off some stuff, and pump that money back into the hobby. And it's pretty cool to watch. But he just surpassed me in subs here recently. I think I'm at 728. He's at 731 at the time of filming. But just a fabulous channel. If you like watching rip videos, the dude rips some cool stuff, and it's fun to watch. So that is going to be it. My Rookies of the Year are BK at Mac Wax Stacks and Mike at Back in the Game. I will list all of this information in the details, the section below. I'm losing my mind. And I will just tell you this. I said it earlier in the video. I'm going to say it again. This was very difficult for me. There are some channels that I appreciate greatly, and some folks I consider friends, and there are folks that I miss in this hobby, and I hope they come back. And just this was difficult to do, but at the end of the day, you just got to throw some names out there, man, and that's gonna do it. And so hopefully, Eric, I get this in time, and you can tally these guys up. I don't really know what happens after that. I didn't get to participate in this last year, but here I am this year giving it a go. So guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. Go check out these channels, man. If they're new and you're just seeing them here for the first time, let them know 12 Again sent you, and they'll know exactly who I am. And just know I appreciate it, man. Like my buddy Scotty Aranya says, we want to spread the love, spread the hobby, make this card community great. And that's all I got for you today. Peace out, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.